Hi, it's Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead, where today I have done my shopping hauls at my local Costco, Meijer, and Aldi. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please click the button down below. Well, I'm still continuing doing that shopping challenge, trying to see if I can stay under the $100 limit for the week. Let's see if I can do it. But first, before I show you my Aldi shopping haul, here's my Sam's shopping haul. I needed some more paper towels. I got some lightly salted almonds, Blue Diamond. I love these. I got a chicken honey biscuit for my husband. He eats actually a chicken biscuit from McDonald's like every day for breakfast on the way to work. And so I thought I would go ahead and get this to let him try it. I don't know if it's any good, but I figure it was worth a try. And then I got 2 bunches of bananas. So all in all, here's what I bought from Sam's. My total was $47.32. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and show you my Aldi shopping haul, but I got to turn around the camera and show you some of the items that I picked up. Now, I did pick up some items for my daughter. Her family is currently staying with us, so I will give you the total of what my items cost at the end. All right, here's what I got at Aldi. I went ahead and got some eggs. This week they were $2.71 a dozen. I do believe it was like a limit to dozen. Went ahead and got this. Actually, my daughter asked me to pick this up. This is coffee. It's iced latte. This one's French vanilla. And then they also got a caramel. And they also got a mocha. Now, this kind of reminds me of like the Starbucks iced coffee that you get. Of course, it's a whole lot cheaper. This was only $1.79 a bottle. And you know the Starbucks one is probably $4 a bottle or close, which is quite expensive. And they seem to like it, so I think it's probably worth a good deal. Went ahead and got some cheese to make some pizzas. This was $1.85 this week, which again, a bar. You cannot beat that price. The raspberries were $2.99 at Aldi's. If I went and got them at Meijer, they were $3.69. So, Aldi's did save me some money there. Went ahead and picked up the Irish butter there. I thought I would go ahead and try this and have a taste test with that Kerrygold and Challenge butter because this one was cheaper. Went ahead and got some unsalted butter, was $3.49, which is a good deal. Some sliced cheese, some shredded cheese, some bananas, and a loaf of bread. So all in all, here's what I bought at Aldi's. My total was $31.52 for what I purchased at Aldi. So let me go ahead and show you my Meijer shopping haul right here. All right, here's what I got at Meijer. I ended up picking up this Indian Summer Premium Apple Juice. I'm getting ready to maybe this coming week, actually next weekend, or towards the end of September, my apple orchard that I go to is supposed to be opening up. And I usually use apple juice from Whole Foods, but I'm not near a Whole Foods to purchase it. So I've had Indian Summer before, and it's not bad. It's all natural, and I thought I'd go ahead and pick that up. Went ahead and picked up another bag of potatoes. I'm eating potatoes like water. Picked up some pizza sauce for my husband. The Nestle chips were 2 for $8. That was the sale price. And again, if you didn't buy 2, you wouldn't have got it 2 for $8. They would have charged you higher for just 1. Went ahead and got some hamburger meat. I paid, it was $5.69 a pound. These packages are 2.4 pounds, and I got 2 packages. Went ahead and got 2 whole chickens, and they were $1.49 a pound. So I got one for like $8.61, and the other one I got it for about $10, which wasn't too bad. Went ahead and picked up this for my daughter. It's to remove her gel nail polish. It's more of as you see, a professional nail polish remover. Went ahead and got some cane sugar, a bag of flour, a bag of carrots, another bunch of bananas. I ended up going to Meijer actually first before Aldi's because I just wasn't sure, it being a Saturday. It's been quite crowded. I didn't know if Aldi honestly would have bananas left. And this is the other stuff I got for my daughter. It's called I'm going to probably butcher it, Frida. And, you know, it's good for your baby when they're congested. It's kind of like an aspirator like you get from the hospital that you stick up the kid's nose and you take it out. And then this butt paste. My daughter really likes it, and so this is the kind that she wanted. And then I picked this up actually for one of my granddaughters. They had it clearanced, and I'm thinking of Christmas time. It's a velvet coloring puzzle. So all in all, this is what I got at Meijer. My total was $84.32. So it wasn't too awful bad, but when you total that with my Costco and my Aldi's, did I stay under the $100 limit? No, I did not. So my total for the week, this would be September 6th week, was $163.16. Like I said, I'm trying, but it seems like, you know, with the price of everything. And just to clarify, my daughter wasn't using the butt paste. It was for her children, just to make sure there. But she really does like this butt paste for her kids. So, I mean, if you guys want to try it for your children, it's great. Well, I'll go ahead and continue this shopping challenge next week as well. Today is September 10th. And I'm still doing that shopping challenge. I hope that I can stay under the $100. Now, you will see some items in my shopping haul that are not mine. They're actually for my daughter. Her family is still staying with me, so like I said, you will see a different variety of food than, of course, normally what I buy, but I will tell you my total. So today I ended up going to Aldi and Meijer. So first, let me go ahead and turn around the camera and show you my Aldi shopping haul right now. Okay, I went ahead and got another 2 dozen eggs. Again, they're the same price, still $2.71 a dozen. My daughter asked me to pick this up for, it's a soft-sided basket cooler. They had different designs to choose from. This was only $9.99, so it's not a bad deal. Went ahead and got a bag of sweet potatoes. I went ahead and got more apples. You're like, oh my goodness gracious. They were a special price of $1.99 for a 3-pound bag. I cannot beat that because Meijer is selling one bag for $4.49 for the 3-pound bag at Meijer. So this is a steal. And usually I pay $3 a bag, but you know, I figured I do eat an apple every day and I'm making applesauce. So I figured I'd snag that. Plus, I also have my grandson here too. He likes to eat apples. Went ahead and got a loaf of bread. And I got this is what my daughter wanted, baked oat bars. Her son eats them. I've actually even seen my son-in-law eat them. And I don't know if my daughter does, but they really seem to like these a lot. I picked up some storage bags. I thought I'd go ahead and try the Aldi's brand. I mean, it's probably, you know, I'm just going to be using it to put something in to put in my fridge. So, you know, it wasn't a horrible price for the 40 bags. Matter of fact, the 40 bags was $1.69. I figured, you know, instead of me always using plastic wrap to wrap something, I can put it in this and then put it in the refrigerator. And then I went ahead and got a can of black beans, a can of pinto beans. My daughter wanted more of these, mocha coffee drinks and French vanilla. Again, these are $1.79 a piece. You can't beat that price compared to Starbucks. I needed a block of cheese, and then I got the butter. It was still $3.49 a pound. So all in all, this is what I bought at Aldi's. My total was $31.52. Like I said, she had several items in this shopping haul that are not mine. And I apologize if I look hot because I am. On the way home, my AC just wasn't working like it should. And I had to unroll the windows. And I don't know about you, after grocery shopping, you're just wanting to get home. And then I was in the process, I'm hot, you know. At least I brought ice packs, you know, for my food, but we take advantage of these little things like heat and, you know, AC. We really do need the AC. It's supposed to be about 81 here today. So let me go ahead and now show you my Meijer shopping haul right here. All right, here's my Meijer shopping haul. I got beef broth, some yeast, some more cupcake liners. I've been making a lot of muffins, some cornmeal, some special treats for my dog. I got some green chilies, mild, some corn. I'm going to be making, in the month of January, they're going to be budget meals or budget foods. And I am going to be making a cowboy casserole. So you guys might want to go ahead and look for that in the month of January. Needed to get some more peaches for my husband. It was on sale, 2 for $3. Another peanut butter, jar of salsa. I got the bananas at Meijer because the ones at Aldi's were ready for banana bread, which I have a lot over here ready for banana muffins or banana bread. So I needed some green. American cheese, that was on sale for $4.49, wasn't a coupon. I got frozen bags of sweet corn. I got 1 sour cream, 1 cheese. Then I got this. I was going to get some more hamburger. And again, you got to buy it when it's somewhat in a bigger package. So I paid $5.29 a pound. Otherwise, it's regular $5.69 a pound. Well, the cheapest beef in the store was this. I've seen as high as $8 a pound. And I don't know about you, you got to buy when you can, because I don't want to pay full price. No one does. Now, I got the chuck roast here. They were not on sale, but it was a sale deal where you bought one, you got the other one 50% off. So this is a almost 2-pound roast for $20. I got that one for $10, and then the other one was actually, would you believe, shockingly, 3-pound roast for $30. But again, I got buy one, get the other one half off. I'm going to put it straight into my freezer, and it's going to feed my husband and my daughter's family. You know, trying to look at some meals. She does cook her own meals too as well, but I'm trying to help out a little bit because she's got a baby. You know how that is. She wanted some eggs, my daughter, so I got her 2 dozen eggs. And this is the deal that I picked up. I got Kroger Meijer milk, the whole gallon for 97 cents. So I got 1 for my daughter, and of course 1 for my son. So all in all, this is what I bought at Meijer. My total was, forgot to show you, I also got 1 pumpkin. They were on sale for $4.99. Now, my regular total of the bill was $136.30, but my part was actually $116.30. So I definitely did not meet that $100 limit, so to speak. I'm thinking about raising it for me to like $150 for the last 2 weeks to try to stay under $150 or lower. You know, in all honesty, my husband just doesn't like to eat a lot of, say, beans and stuff like that. We do eat well. I like to eat well. I don't take, vacations. So, I do spend more at the grocery store probably than most people. But then again, I bought this fruit. I had some, but because it was on sale, I bought 2 cans to stock up my shelf. So I was trying to fit it in too. So, to have extras. And I had 1 more extra of these in my shelf, but I still bought it because I like to have 1 or 2 ahead. I actually like to have 3 ahead. But in all honesty, with the price of things, sometimes I can't do that. So I do need to go to Kroger here on Thursday and get some milk. So I will go ahead and show you what I got there. Okay, I picked up this watermelon. It was on sale for $3.99. I got my milks this week. They were $1.39. It was a coupon in your app or your website that you needed to clip limit 5. So I went ahead and got my 5 skim milks, and then I ended up buying 1 gallon of 2%. I still have my grandchildren or my daughter's family living with us, and so I usually buy a bigger one instead of just the half gallon because they do drink milk. Went ahead and got the ragu this week. It was $1.29. Coupon in your app or website you needed to clip limit 5. So I went ahead and bought all 5. I end up using it, to make for lasagna. Once in a blue moon, I make spaghetti for my husband. This will last me a while. I didn't have any left on my shelf, so I'm just kind of replacing what I had since there was a deal. Went ahead and picked up some ice cream for my husband. They had this on sale for $3.99. Shocking, you know, that little container's $3.99, but some are higher than that. Went ahead and got a green leaf lettuce, because if you can see it, look how big that is. The red leaf lettuce, I love it, but this is so small. This is $2.19 a head. Same with the green leaf lettuce, and I thought just, you know, hey, you know, I like that, so I bought this one instead of another red leaf lettuce because this is triple the size of the other one. And then I picked up the eggs. Yes, I'm going to have a lot of eggs, but you know, this was a better deal than what I got at Aldi. If I would have known, then of course I wouldn't have bought the eggs at Aldi's. This was $2.99. Coupon in the app or your website you needed to clip, and it was limit 5 dozen. Went ahead and picked this up for my husband. Some sourdough bread. I don't know about you. Right now I don't really have the time to make something long and intensive. And this, you know, hey, $1.80 can't beat it. It didn't have any bad ingredients, and all I have to do is, it said just bake it. So bake 10 to 12 minutes. Can't beat that. Like I said, if you see the ingredients, it's not really that bad of ingredients. So all in all, here is what I bought at my Kroger store. My total was $34.24. So what did I actually spend this whole entire week in groceries? I didn't meet the $100 or under. It was actually $183.02. But you know, in all honesty, a lot of things I bought were on sale, that, you know, I was stocking my shelf, etc. It's just really hard. But I said that I was going to extend the shopping challenge to the end of the month. I'm just really going to watch what I'm spending. But like I said, currently I have my daughter's family living with me right now until they can close on a house that they're, you know, it's in contract right now. So, I mean, I'm seeing things on sale. I'm like, oh, my grandchild, you know, son could really enjoy this, etc. And I like to treat him, etc. So I'm buying it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just, of course, do the shopping haul next week. Just be a little bit more mindful of what I'm spending and try to stay under somewhat of a limit, etc. Well, if you like this video, please hit the like button down below. This was Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead. I hope you have a good day.